Hi, I'm Chris. This is Miller Plays. It's time for some more of our Director of Football Challenge where we've made it to January. But before we do that, we'll have a quick catch up with the youth intake email, which could be exciting. So the email has just dropped, and here we have an early assessment of our youth intake with what has marked out Niall Mackenzie. So it's actually naming some players. So Niall Mackenzie at youth level is their willingness, especially when things aren't going well, to rectify the situation. Tunde Pinnington almost always seems to follow coach's instructions, and of particular note, Jacob Maluski's willingness to get in harm's way during matches. So we've got three names there. It's going to be interesting when the actual intake arrives. A, is it going to be excellent? B, are we going to see at least one goalkeeper, a couple of fullbacks, and at least a centre-back? I can't see any more. And will we see these names, Niall Mackenzie, Tunde Pinnington, and Jacob Maluski? Probably find out tomorrow, but we'll see. Hopefully now, these three names all appear. So this is the state of affairs before we get into our January matches. So we have beaten Cambridge, and then we knocked York out the FA Cup. Newport, we lost to Tranmere, beat Bristol Rovers, drew with Barnet, beat Walsall, beat Newport, and beat Cheltenham. And then we went through in the Virtue Trophy Northern Section third round on penalties against Fleetwood. It was a very, very heavily rotated side, as what we've been doing in all our Virtue Trophy games. And we are in the FA Cup third round, and we got our dream away tie at Huddersfield. Yeah, wonderful stuff. So the league, it looks like this currently: Salford atop, MK Dons, Bromley, Grimsby, Colchester, us and Chesterfield are in the top seven. Bristol Rovers are the team just on the outside at the moment. So with 7 places in the playoffs / promotions, we are in the hunt at the moment. And fingers crossed we can do well. We've got Huddersfield again in the virtual trophy as well. I knew I saw Huddersfield come up, and I didn't realise it came up twice in the Cups. How very disappointing. So, yeah, Huddersfield and perhaps Colchester. That way we can bookend. Oh, no, we'll go Bromley. So that way we can bookend the transfer window. I'm not envisaging us doing too much. We have done a little bit. We have sent Connor Thomas to Newport on a free transfer. That was a wage dump. Owen Hayden Taylor, Phil Croker, Brooke Myers, Sam Dancy have all gone out on loan. I'm just wondering why the date order is so far off on this. Got 16/9/25, and at the bottom 7/7/20. Yeah, whatever it is, it's not ordered correctly, but there we go. We have sent a number of players out on loan and got rid of Thomas. So that has left us with £1,100 a week over our budget, which isn't ideal. We are hoping a few other players disappear, but I'm not so optimistic about them. The likes of Omar Bogle, he's on 2,200. Nobody wants him. I'm not surprised. We've got Jack Powell on 1,800, and Newport came in for him as well. We accepted the bid, and he turned them down. Yeah, it's like, don't need that. So one or both of those go. It does free up a little bit of space. A couple of the loanees have disappeared as well. March, the Crystal Palace guy, and whoever the backup of centre backs was. I can't remember his name. He played that infrequently. He disappeared as well. So at the moment, we've still got Mingy, O'Reilly, Merrick, Dixon, Yeah, that's it. That's our loanies. I can't call Zach Williams back. That must be a unbreakable loan. I'm guessing they must have some. There's just it's a nightmare. I want him back. He's probably our best player, and you can't recall him. It's frustrating. Right, I've waffled enough. I'll get the team picked. We'll see you for our FA Cup game at Huddersfield. Here's the team then. It's Max Merrick in goal, Lewis Billington, Jay Mingy, James Connolly, and Charlie Finney make up the back four. Scott Abel and Lunt are our two defensive midfielders. We have Lanksteer, O'Reilly, and Ethan Roberts, the youngster, as the front three. In behind Adrian Thibault, who has come in because Francis Church had a long, barren spell, but has scored a couple of goals recently. So fingers crossed he's over that barren spell and we can get him back into the team. But when you're 17 and in the first team for the first time in your career, you do have the ups and downs. So we've been fortunate enough that Thibault has actually scored a couple of goals in that spell. So we'll see what happens. I don't think we want to do that. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right, we're gaining a foothold into this game. The possession stats are going up in our favour. We just need to turn it around so we get some shots. Mingy finds Scott Abel. Ethan Roberts, the youngster. Connolly now. He's forced his way into the team. Roberts, through ball to Thibault. Thibault! Oh! Great bit of defending from Feeney there. But that is officially our first shot not on target because it was blocked. Which I think is a bit harsh. So what we're saying is shots on target are the ones that the keeper has to make an effort at. Or it hits the back of the net like that one. But it was offside, so it don't matter. That block hasn't helped Thibault. He's down to 6.4. So Reece Hutchinson got sent off after 12 minutes in the league game just before Christmas. No, just before the New Year. I think it was Newport County. So Thibault didn't appreciate it. He came off on the 12 minutes with Hutchinson. Finney came in at left back on that occasion. We won 2-0. We had 60-odd% possession that day. We were behind in the shots and things like that, but we looked quite comfortable. And Church scored the second of those two goals as well. It was a nice ball from him. It was similar to this, that cross, and then we didn't actually score like that. Lanksteer, there's a crossfield pass. Lanksteer floated the ball up to the back post and Church was there. He rose like a salmon and headed the ball into the back of the net. On this occasion, Lanksteer smashes the ball low. Well, no, it's partially blocked and Tommy O'Reilly forces the ball into the back of the net. Our first shot on target hits the back of the net. How about that? Apparently we've made a save there. And again, that was decent from Merrick, who, fair play to him, he seems to have adjusted to life in League Two. as he concedes 3 from the next 3 shots today, no doubt. Hopefully this is a very good League One side. Apart from the finishing. That'd be ideal. If they can't finish, that'd be brilliant. As they finish. Oh, what did I mention? Merrick. Not a good time to concede. I'm happy with your performance today, apart from Tebow. So we'll get Church on there. Anyone else really struggling? Scott Abel, really? We might give Hutchinson the second half. That way, Finney can have a bit of rest for the 2 games that Hutchinson is suspended for. So if we do a double swap of the fullbacks, Hutchinson there and Dixon there. Church, good work from him. We found Roberts. Roberts, can he go what? No, he's going back inside. He's won it again. O'Reilly. Just wide from O'Reilly. Right, we need to change the midfield. At least one of them. And Sanders can come on for Scott Abel. We'll get the experience on. We've got 2 stoppages, so we'll make the second sub a little bit later, when we can decide whether we want, or which wing are we going to replace. Unfortunately, Wojciech is injured at the moment. He's back soon though. Merrick with another save. He's still only got a 6 point. I don't understand why he's got 6.8. He's made some really decent saves. Rankin can come in down the right. Let's give him a bit of encouragement. Let's see if we can get anything in this last 10-12 minutes. Roberts finds Church. Nice ball to Lunt. Sanders. Here's Mingy out wide to Dixon. Down to Rankin. Good ball to O'Reilly. Nice run from him. He's in the box. Can he pull it back? No. He finds Rankin. Church to Lunt. Lunt from distance. Rankin into Church. Out to Lunt. Lunt gets the ball. Hits it first time. Keeper dives the wrong way, which suggests it was a deflection. Lunt gets the goal. We're back in front. Can we see it out? That is the question now. Church. Oh. Right. I am going to do a little bit of that. And that. Church bearing down on goal. He's got no pace. He is a big man, a target forward. We need to aim for his head. If he can rise like a salmon right now and head the ball into the back of the net, like James Connolly just did. Yeah. 2 goals in 3 minutes. That is a thing of beauty. Here's Rankin now. What a substitution it was, bringing him on. He dinks the ball to the far post. I'm not sure why he was dinking the ball to the far post like that. It almost worked. O'Reilly's looked quite exciting today. Here's Rankin again. He centres. Oh! Church with the header. It's well saved by the keeper. We lose possession. Alves. It's intercepted by Hutchinson. Hutchinson storming forwards. It can't be cold today. He's not wearing gloves. We had that a couple of games ago. Lunt finds Church now. Great link-up play from the big man. To Dixon out wide, to the far post where Tiny Roberts is. Hutchinson picks the ball up, he crosses, and I think it was met by Church, but it's gone over. Fourth official's holding up a number. We're not paying too much attention. We're just trying to see this game out. It's going to be a big win for us. And it's going to be an exciting FA Cup fourth round. Can we get drawn away to Arsenal? Earn a huge pile of cash? I have no idea what the bank balance looks like, but what does the bank balance look like? We are 100,000 overdrawn. So, yeah, we just need this FA Cup draw. Come on then, where's the FA Cup draw? FA Cup draw? No, haven't seen it yet. Oh, loan offers. Aegis could be leaving us. Come on then, where's the FA Cup draw? I'm not sure I've seen it so far. When's it going to take place? Fourth round. When's it drawn? Oh, it's drawn today, right. It's been rearranged because something's happened. Am I missing it? Newcastle away. Oh, did I miss the email? Not seeing it there. I'm just seeing that's being rearranged. How odd. Anyway, we've got Newcastle away. I'm not sure why it's taking place in February. That's quite odd. So we didn't get any kind of notification to tell us that we've drawn Newcastle away, but Newcastle away we have. And it's happening on Saturday, 14th of February. Normally you get 2 games in January, but there we go. Right, we'll see you very shortly for the Colchester game. Here's the team for the Colchester game then. It's Merrick in goal, Billington, Mingy, Demetriou and Hutchinson make up the back four. We have Scott Abel and Lunt as our 2 defensive midfielders. Rankins on the right, O'Reilly's in the middle, Holycheck on the left, and Francis Church, who's back from flu, is starting up top. We've just gone out of the Virtue Trophy. That's the word I was looking for. We lost 4-0 to Huddersfield. They were 2-0 up after 6 minutes. 4-0 at half-time. There was a 47th minute penalty, I think, just before the half-time whistle to make it 4. And, yeah, wasn't our best performance. Dixon admittedly played at right back. Anyone else? I think he's on the bench today. Demetriou started the first half. There we go. We took him off at half time. Perhaps he was at fault. We brought a youngster in for the second half. And okay. Perhaps it's Demetriou then. Perhaps I shouldn't have played him today. Now there's a thought. The rest of the side was all reserves. Wait, the phone. These calls at the damn inconvenient times. Hopefully we didn't miss anything. We've had 3 shots, 2 on target, and 50% possession. We're just getting possession of the ball again. It's concerning that my 3 in behind aren't playing particularly well today. I haven't got a replacement right winger on the bench. So, my thought was move O'Reilly out there if I needed to. And O'Reilly might be the first player off. He's not played very well in this first half. Right. I won't change anything. And we'll see what we get in the second half. And if you can hear a dog barking, fortunately it's quite warm today. Can you believe it? It almost feels like spring. So the door's open. Come on then, boys. Let's see if we can do something. This is still the highlight from the kickoff. I'm looking up thinking, oh, it must be about 60 minutes. Rankin's done well there. Decent cross. Hoyle-check gets onto it, hits the bar, comes out, and falls to the wrong man. Not complaining about Church's performance. He's been out for 2 weeks with the flu. He's come back and put in a half-decent performance here. Right. Moore and Roberts were both in the mauling. They can come on. Hopefully they've got short memories and can get straight at it. Right. Church has had a good old run there. We'll get Tebow in. We'll do Connolly for Demetriou, and we've got a stoppage left for the last one. I did count that correct. Colchester, incidentally, are 5th, 6th in the league, he says confidently. Used to be able to click down there and bring up the latest scores in the league table. Perhaps that doesn't happen anymore. Perhaps with an update that has happened, that's changed slightly. Ferdinand's done well there. Too well. He's a decent player. Thankfully, it's gone wide. There is some transfer news. Biancheri, we've put a loan bid in for him. So we'll see if Manchester United accept it and he wants to join us. That could be an interesting one. Right. Mentioning Roman Dixon there. I think this is where we concede a goal. And our not great form continue. Thankfully, Ferdinand likes me from a different save. Right, Sanders can come on for Lunt. Lunt's more important to save. I'll throw some encouragement at them. In actual fact, I might even drop down to... Mind you, look at that. We've had 17 shots, 6 on target. It's... Our shooting boots haven't been there, or their keeper with a 6.8 has been decent. Yeah, okay, our shooting boots haven't been there. So I was having a nosy round and discovered that we had a clause for Perry NG that we could get 425,000 for. And yeah, I'll cash that in. So all of a sudden we got some money in the bank, some money in the transfer kitty, and it looks like my director of football might be looking to spend some of that. depending on how good he is, it might not be a bad acquisition, as he can play striker and in the 3 roles in behind. Hutchinson doesn't like staring on his feet. But in the end, did okay, yeah, just okay. Well, we got a point out of that, and yeah, it isn't. Yeah, whatever you want to say. If we check here, eventually, dear oh dear, there's such a lag. Yeah, Colchester 1 point. Oh, sorry, 1 place above us. Equal game played. Look, we have 2 points over Bristol Rovers and 3 over Chesterfield. So yeah, Biancheri, the offer was there, a loan offer. If we have a nosy, not paying anything, which is quite nice. So if that's accepted, it won't be too bad. Right, I'm not attending that. Let's jump on there and see if we have any news. So it has been accepted. Does he want to join us? I'm not too sure if that means that's the second the window closes. Right, be back shortly. I'll just see if we do sign anyone. Okay, there's a bit of transfer activity that happened. A little while ago, Callum Aggies, he joined the New Saints on loan. Released players. Jack Powell and Omar Bogle both offered mutual termination. We accepted for both, so they have gone. And then incoming, my director of football went a little bit busy. So Gabriel Biancheri has joined. He doesn't look too bad. He's not great, but he doesn't look too bad. So he might get some game time. He then went out and brought in Fraser Harper into the under-21s. He looks garbage. He then brought in William Uchenna, a striker who's 5'5", so he's basically into the end of the season. Kai Yearn was then brought in on loan from Coventry, who is at best average. So I don't expect him to get much game time. In actual fact, if we move him to the under-21s, I forget about him. And then Will Houghton also came into, I assume, the under-21s. He's on a lot of money until the end of the season for somebody who is quite rubbish. So yes, he is under-21. So all in all, that left us with 366,000 in the transfer budget, £1.5 grand in the wage budget, and a new squad for the under-21s. And we may have Biancheri in the first team. So he's really the only addition. That Kai Yearn. I've got Tommy O'Reilly who plays there. I've got a player of my own in wherever he is now, Luca Moore, who is probably better than him, or at least he's my player, so we'll stick with him rather than go for trying to give game time to somebody else. But there we have it. Right, we'll be back for Newcastle, and fingers crossed, after Newcastle, we should have the youth intake at some point, and we'll finish the next episode with whoever we play after the intake. Right, hopefully you've enjoyed all that. Sorry for boring you for so long, and yeah, join us tomorrow. Until then, ta-da.